Let's play some Sentinels.
Fixer.
Oh, fickle fans.
Oh, you've been quoted out of context. You must be a famous person now.
I am a famous person now. But we're gonna win. Unless the environment kills us. So yeah, I could have waited and
We have
picked...
damage! Grand Warlord boss!
I did not think that would work out, but it did. Well done, team.
Greetings, greetings, one and all. Uh-oh, John's looking at you.
Is that looking at you or just off to the side?
It's looking off to one side.
You're that way. Eyes look
Yep,
that way.
that's correct. So how's everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody went... If you are not the kind of person who is unsullied, I hope everyone went and watched the Captain Marvel trailer, because... Hoo boy, I have been waiting for this trailer, because as after Infinity War, I was like, I need more! And then I went and I watched Ant-Man and the Wasp, and I was like, I need more! And I knew that the next one...
Need something happy.
Well, well, not even necessarily happy, just like more. Give me more. Yeah. Give me more of everything. And it was just, yeah, and I knew that Marvel wasn't coming until March of the next year, which is like, it would have been 8, 9, almost 10 months. And I was like, oh... And I'm so excited that the first trailer dropped. I'm going to watch this one as I did.
There's also so many baby version of characters.
I know. And actually, that was one of the things. So Krista and I today were talking about, she was like, I love this movie because every place it uses CG, it uses it correctly. And I was like, expound on that, dear Ketchup Rocket. And she, you know, obviously the first and foremost was like, that looks like they went back in time, kidnapped Samuel L. Jackson and made him put him in this movie. Like, it looks amazing. I did not think the de-aging technology would get to the point where it has already gotten to, and that's amazing. Then she said, you know, all the other different places where they use CGI. I don't know specifically what she was referring to, but, and I also don't want to get too spoilery if there's anybody who is not, you know.
Listen, I'm going to just put it out here. Turn off your audio if you don't want spoilers about the trailer of a movie coming out next year.
All right, fair enough.
So, Baby Agent Coulson.
Yeah, Baby Agent Coulson.
Is that a different actor or is that de-aging?
I feel like it has to be de-aging. It looked just like him.
Yeah, I feel like it could be a different actor, but I don't know.
I
watched it once, so I don't know.
Janagro says he looks younger than in Die Hard, which would make sense, right? Wasn't, like, he was in Die Hard with a Vengeance, which was the third one.
Sam Jackson wasn't in Die Hard.
He was in Die Hard with a Vengeance, the third one. Which was, it couldn't have been any later, it couldn't have been any later than 99 or 98 or earlier than 99, 98, because I know that I went to see Die Hard 2 with my dad when we were visiting colleges in 1994 and 1990.
So he looks like Pulp Fiction Sam Jackson.
Yes.
That's
right.
like 94, right, basically?
Yeah, but even like the music was in it, her hero, oh, so good.
Yeah.
So good, so good, so good. Anyways, it's Tuesday at 7-ish, so that means it's time to welcome you to Marvel Watch 2018.
Hey, we're talking about superheroes.
We're talking about superheroes. That's what you come here for, right?
We're talking about the ends of things and time travel and exciting things.
Thank you for joining us around the digital tabletop while we play some superhero game that you've heard of, because it's awesome. The goal of these streams is to have some fun while showing you how to play the game, as well as covering strategies that can help you win. Handelabra, just like Captain Marvel and Captain America and all sorts of real heroes in the world, believe in civil rights for absolutely everyone and being as inclusive as possible. So any comments or activity actively working against that goal are not welcome and will not be tolerated. Did I mention Superman? That's probably one I should have mentioned.
Superman for sure.
Superman for sure. If you enjoy the show, please do mash that share like button. Woo! Right. Sorry.
That joke's getting old.
I've only done it once before, and it's already so old that I never want to do it again.
This is like the third time.
Was this the third time? Okay. I apologize. Please do like, share, follow, subscribe, and be sure to check out the other shows here on twitch.tv/Handelabra Games. We got Dolphins Dive, which is Fridays at 6 p.m. Eastern. Tales from the Archive is Sunday. Yeah, this is still correct. Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern. And then Mondays at 7 Eastern, we have On Deck with Pirate Savvy and Dover. That's our newest show. You can check it out. Also, do join the Handelabra Discord server. Scroll down in the Twitch, and you can see it there. I'm Jeremy. You can follow me at Mr. J Handel. Joining me as always is John. You can follow at Migrant P. And you can always check out the company at Handelabra on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, etc., etc. That's Candelabra, but with an H.
If you never like, subscribe, or follow anything ever again, think about how few emails you'll receive.
And then you'll feel like you don't have any friends.
Yeah.
So don't you want to have friends?
At least you want us to be your friends.
So, real quick show notes. I did want to mention, for those of you who lose track of time, as I often do, it has been 3 years. This week, it has been 3 years and 11 months since Sentinels of the Multiverse first made the jump from analog to digital, which would, of course, mean that a month from now will be what, John?
The anniversary of the 4 years.
The anniversary.
We should play the version 1.0 on the stream.
I definitely still have that build kicking around somewhere. We should totally do that.
It looks so weird.
Yes, so we will see if we can find that. But I did want to mention, for those of you who want to mark your calendars, the official 4-year anniversary is October 16th. And that entire week, we're going to be doing all kinds of cool stuff. We're not going to reveal exactly what yet, but we did want people to be able to sort of check their schedules to be around. I think every show that you're used to seeing will be running that week with sometimes special guests, sometimes special contests. Some of those contests might launch in advance of those episodes, just to let you know. And then I think we're going to have some extra stuff happening that week as well. Plus, as has become our tradition, we're going to be doing some charity event, raising money for charity, because that's the thing we like to do. We'd like to give back. So mark your calendars. The full official anniversary week begins on Sunday, October 14th. And it will last through I believe at least Friday evening, which is when Dolphins Dive is. So mark your calendars. Good times. I think that was it on the show notes this week, unless you had anything.
Nope.
Nope. All right. Good. So we are the developers. You can always be sure to get some insight into our process and maybe see some stuff before anyone else. The game does include a tutorial that covers the basics, but we always do our best to explain exactly what we're doing when we do it and why. And depending on how long it takes for us to win or lose, we usually play a couple of games, several games, 1 or 2 games. Check out Sentinels of the Multiverse on all kinds of platforms like iOS, Android, Steam, etc. And if you haven't yet, we'd love it if you'd give us a review, a thumbs up, whatever. Oh, the other show note I did want to mention is that as of last Tuesday, there were more than 95,000 new copies of Sentinels of the Multiverse sold, which has put us really close to the 250,000 copies sold milestone. In terms of owned copies, not just sold copies. You know, we're tracking how many people have actually redeemed it and are actually playing it on Steam. I think last check we were like 242,000 as of the end of last week. So if you're seeing new people out there in multiplayer land, say hi, be welcoming.
Yeah. Welcome them. Hello, new heroes.
Welcome to the Multiverse. And all kinds of good stuff. All right, excellent. So let's pop up in some online multiplayer and see what we can see. I went ahead and turned my foil back on. I had it off last week because I was doing some testing and some screen capturing, but now it's all back.
Again.
Curses, I've been foiled again.
I'm playing on an iPad.
John is playing on an iPad because his computer is sick.
I'm looking off to the corner.
His computer is sick and it is in the shop. All right, so I'm just going to keep shuffling until I get something that looks interesting.
There you go.
Like that. Like Citizen Dawn and me playing Super Sentai Idealist. That, I feel like that's a recipe for disaster, but whatever.
Sounds perfect.
And I think I will play, since we're talking about cosmic things, I will play Captain Cosmic.
I will choose that.
Yes, Dover and Pirate Savvy are awesome. I'm glad everybody else agrees.
Yes.
No offense taken, Bishop. The reason why we picked them was because a dedicated fan, who you may see in, I don't know if I've seen them yet today, contacted us and said, hey, they have got a really cool thing going on. You should maybe see if they want to do it for you. And I said, hey, why not? Yeah, one of the keys is that, in my opinion, when it comes to streaming, you got to have a thing. You know, like if you just go online and play a game, that's fine. But if you don't have a thing, it's not going to be very engaging. And I'm going to pull back the curtain and break the fourth wall a bit here. Our thing is that I'm dumb and John is smart. and we're both kind of funny. That's our thing. So, like, I make mistakes. John goes, "You're an idiot." Then we argue a little bit, but we're still friends at the end of the day. That's our thing. Zach's
that's
thing.
what you think.
At least that's what I think. Knowing a little bit of that as I do about how things work. The world belongs to the citizens of the sun, and I'll form the head. Wait, rest of you don't say your parts. Come on, we practice. What's going on? Lou Dolphin's got the deep strategy dive. Zach's got the storytelling, and they've got the brother and sister thing, and it's all just great. So we love it.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. Let's take a look at Super Sentai Idealist and see what's going on here. So this is obviously a variant of the Idealist. I don't think we've shown this one on the stream yet, have we?
Not this variant. No, I don't.
Not this variant. I don't think so. So form the head. Power. Move a concept from in play and any cards under it to under this card. The Idealist deals one target X energy damage, where X is the number of cards under this card. Destroy.
Actually, we did on the initial one because we did this thing all the time.
Oh, right. Okay. And then destroy a card that is under this card. And I'm still not very good at Idealist, so John will have to help me through it.
This one's easier. You just keep putting cards under her.
Gotcha. All right, so conceptualize. It's a one-shot fragment. Search your deck for a concept and put it into play. Shuffle your trash into your deck. Put a card under a concept in play. We got another one-shot fragment here. This is Spark of Inspiration. The Idealist regains 1 HP, then deals each non-hero target 1 psychic damage. Draw a card. Put it under a concept. Vivid Thoughts is one shot. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Put any revealed concepts and fragments into play. Put the other revealed cards in your hand. All right. Then we got Tachyon here. It's got Supersonic Assault, and that is not super scientific. That is Team Leader. We've got Hypersonic Assault, Research Grant, Sonic Vortex, and Sucker Punch. Captain Cosmic has got Conservation of Energy, Cosmic Crest, Dynamic Siphon, and Harsh Offense. And Dark Watch Expatriette has got some guns. She's got a gun. She got a rocket launcher. She's got the way to get some more guns.
Gave up on Expatriette.
And she's got some ammo. What's that?
You just gave up on reading.
I was trying to be like crafty, and it just whatever. So Hollow Points, Prejudice, Quick Draw, and RPG Launcher. All right, so let's see what we've got here. So we got Tears, Hammer, Assault. Good old Tears, Hammer, Assault. All right, and we got a Return with the Dawn. All right, so Citizen Tears. At the end of the villain turn, each player discards 1 card. Yeah, so actually, speaking of Voltron, when I was in Seattle for PAX, I stayed with a buddy of mine, and he had the Lego Voltron, which is very cool. I don't think it's more cool than the super awesome Millennium Falcon that I put together, but if there was ever a Lego set that would give it a run for its money, it was the Lego Voltron. What do I want to get rid of here? Wait, I'm playing regular Captain Cosmic, so his power is reveal the top card of your deck, put it in your play or in your hand. Yeah, I don't know. I would probably get rid of Conservation of Energy here just because I don't know that I'm going to use it right away. What would you get rid of?
Sure, that's fine.
Yeah. The rest of them, I could see scenarios where I would use them soon, so.
I'm going to discard an ammo because it's relatively easy for her to get to the back. So I'll be able to take out Return with the Dawn on my turn there. My vote icon looks kind of like a Pokeball. See that?
Yeah, it totally does.
It's the Argent Adept, but it looks like a Pokeball.
Could you make Lego lions that formed Lego Voltron? Yes, that is literally what Lego Voltron is.
That's what it is.
It is a Lego set where you make 5 Lego lions that you can then sort of transform into the bits and put them together for Lego Voltron. It's pretty amazing.
So our multiplayer tags aren't showing up. I'm pretty sure I know why. So some changes I had made. I'm going to make a note about that.
Our multiplayer tags.
Like,
oh, I see.
who's
Yep.
playing who?
Yep. I see what you're saying.
I've been working on stuff for Oblivion support and making new bugs because of that.
It happens. All right, so let's see. Yeah, I don't know enough. Okay, concepts in the Void Guard Idealist deck: Flying Stabby Knives, Giant Floaty Head, Karate Robot, and Monster of Id. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's a thing I want to do, right? Because I don't have a concept in play. Or I guess I could Vivid Thoughts. Yeah, Vivid Thoughts might be an interesting... Well, there's no guarantee of getting a concept.
Yeah, I mean, if there's a certain concept you want, like if you want you could destroy that ongoing if you get floaty head.
Yeah, so giant floaty head. Destroy all cards under this card. Draw X cards, where X is the number of cards destroyed this way plus 1. If you destroy at least one card this way, you may destroy an ongoing concept or environment. Yeah, I like that. So let's do that. Then conceptualize goes under it.
Yeah. Then Expatriette can do something else besides that.
So then I will use giant floaty head. I will do a thing. I will draw making things up. And better punching. And destroy Return of the Dawn. And then I get a Hedgehogs.
And I can Hypersonic Assault and stop these fools from doing damage. Bishop 83 says, totally worth the bugs. It's true. Whenever we go in and like make lots of changes to things, it ends up with bugs, but it is worth it because... Runway says, we haven't released Void Guard for the game yet because we're upset that Oblivion hasn't arrived here in Canada yet.
Yeah, actually, we made the mistake of the Home Office ordering a signed copy of Oblivion, so we have not gotten our copy yet because the signed copies were like the last copies. So
yeah, we just didn't get ours in Canada here yet. So some of my friends did though, so I played it here. We haven't won yet still, but we'll keep trying.
All right, I'm reading through my cards. I'm not signed off or AFK. I'm trying to decide what I want to do. Yeah, okay, so what are we thinking in terms of citizen management here?
We should get rid of Hammer and Tears, and Assault is not a big deal. They're right now, Hammer's not dealing damage either, so like I would probably get rid of Tears if we can.
All right.
If you wanted to try Harsh Offense.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So let's Harsh Offense here, and nice.
There you go. Perfect amount to take out Tears.
That will work.
And then we can like take out Hammer next round or something.
Yeah.
And work on Citizen Dawn. Take Walker asked, how many hours did it take to play Oblivion? The first game, I think we started at like 7:30, and then we finished around 12:30 or something. So it was like 4 or 5 hours. But we were playing pretty slow, and a couple of our players took super long turns with relative, like complicated turns, like playing Captain Cosmic and doing a ton of stuff on their turn. And the next time it was like 3 hours or so. But both times we got to the third page and about halfway hit points.
Take Walker says that they totally mistook what I just said. What did you think I said? I'm confused what I could have said that was easily mistaken.
All right, I'm going to shoot Citizen Dawn. My man. Hey, and I just drew Pride.
Dun, 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 dun. Womp. See citizen management and citizen human resources. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yes, I get it now. Oh, Return
Redacted never showed up in any of our games yet, but hey, Return with the Dawn returns
with the Dawn.
Well, you could either get rid of that again with Floaty Head, or I can RPG launcher it.
All right, let me see what making things up was. Draw 3 cards, discard 2, play any number of concepts in your hand. You may play a fragment. I have no concepts in my hand. Yeah.
Young Turbo says, rules question, do you lose if something... No, it would say you would lose if that was the case. You do not. One thing that we had trouble with, especially in the latter part of the game, was Oblivion... like flipping, like counting down and blowing up stuff and turning a page and counting down, like all happening at the start of his turn. So it like you get a double countdown, and then he plays a card that counts down. So we like didn't have enough time to deal with him in the final stage because we like kicked off 2 extra rounds for us. So you have to be careful about that. Like maybe like try to plan to make him turn the page early or something. There's definitely things you can do about it, but it's tricky. Definitely trying to think about how Oblivion works and work within that is like the game.
Right.
And he also like plays cards every hero turn on his last phase. So like, yeah, being able to prevent villain card plays is huge. Preventing his damage is actively bad, so you have to watch out for that too. Because he'll like often play cards that say like he deals a bunch of damage. If he didn't deal damage, then like do something bad.
All right, let's see here. Is that what's happening? Am I hearing you're like clicking on things as a vote and I'm not seeing an icon?
Did you hear the ice in my glass?
Oh, maybe that's what it was. All right, let's see. Well, here, vote for a card for me to play. Let me see if I... Oh, see, no, I see it there. Okay, never mind. All right.
My little Pokeball. I'm gonna keep that icon forever now. It's great. There might be a better border besides that would even look more like a Pokeball, like a color.
All right, and what does her power do? Remove a concept from in play. Yeah, see, I only have that one, and I want to use it to destroy Return from the Dawn. So I don't think I want to use something that gives me an extra power right now.
Yeah, so you could just like play one of your fragments and put it under Floaty Head and use Floaty Head.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Hedgy Hugs here, and then we're still, I'm assuming, trying to get rid of Tears, or what's happening with Hammer? Because I can take Hammer out in one.
Yeah, Tears and Hammer. Once you hit those, get rid of them.
All right. And then I will use this again.
I have not managed to get through a whole game Oblivion Digital yet. There's still too many problems, but I'll probably tweet about it when I do.
Ooh, what was that? Monster of Id. Concept. When this card enters your hand, put it into play. Increase damage dealt by the Idealist by 1. At the end of your turn, move one card from under another concept in play to under this card. If no cards move this way, the Idealist deals herself X psychic damage, or X is the number of cards on this card plus 1. Ooh, interesting. And we're definitely going to destroy that.
Monster of Id's great. Gives you more damage.
Board now. I was psyched when I saw that there was a card called Board Now. Buffy reference for the win.
A wild lewd dolphin appears. I have one burst card. Yeah, Expatriette can take out Scissors and Tears, so I'm not going to worry about that. I will get some redirection in play. I'm going to use the RPG launcher to get rid of the tendrils.
Okay, another Vivid Thoughts. Blinding Speed.
Because Idealist has really reliable ongoing destruction, so... Idealist might be good to bring up against Iron Legacy.
Oh, interesting.
With the floaty head, it's so strong.
All right. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't have any constructs in play. Is there anyone in particular that is going to be ready to use more powers? That would be a good candidate for Dynamic Siphon. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
She loves things for powers.
Contra Cataclysm. Yeah, I'm not going to do that just yet. And another sustained influence.
A cataclysm of what?
Is that really cataclysmic, one might ask?
Alright, let's blow up the tendrils. Shoot Citizen Dawn. Shoot Citizen Tears. And then shoot Citizen Tears.
I feel like we definitely need foil effects on every card in the game. That is a thing that I'm advocating.
The project for Jennifer Clausen for several years.
Yeah, exactly. That would be super cool. Typhoon! There's another Typhoon now doing things, right?
Oh yeah, that's like the strongest Typhoon in like a long time.
Yeah, I will say,
like hit Hong Kong. It's crazy, the videos on Twitter. I don't know if you've seen them. Like,
I haven't. I was actually.
Oh my goodness.
We were supposed to get a ton of rain here as a result of Florence, but Florence kind of blew itself out. I mean, it definitely hit hard and did a lot of damage.
Yeah, we're getting the rain from the tropical depression now. Like,
yeah, it turned way faster than it was expected, and so literally we've had like almost no rain at all. So, oh shoot,
it is rainy here. We're putting one card from your hand on top of your deck.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Tachyon's gonna make us draw it, basically.
And for those who are new to Sentinels, the story behind this card, Typhoon, and why we're talking about a Typhoon, is because one of the expansions, which one was it, that got delayed because of the Typhoon?
It was the one before Shattered Timelines, so Infernal
Relics.
Because Shattered Timelines has a reference. This is the reference to that.
This is the reference. Yeah, you're right. I guess this.
So I suppose in universe, this is probably a reference to Meridian Refuge. Now.
Indeed.
All right. Sure. It can be retconned to be about Meridian Refuge.
All right. Is there a reason why Dynamic Siphon should go off first?
Not really. I'm just going to
okay.
Shoot. Actually, I'll probably do my. Well, yeah, I'm gonna just shoot Citizen Dawn, I think. Unless the damage increase is worth it. Probably. Yeah, it's more damage to use it now and shoot Citizen Dawn based on what's happening. So, because Citizen Blood can stay out as long as he wants. I'm happy to have Citizen Blood in town. Oh, I guess I'm using it again. Well, whatever. I would have had +1 more damage. No big deal. Citizen Dawn is at a nice number.
All right. Let me look at this here. So, reveal the top 3 post any kind of... yeah. Versus... I was all excited about board now. What does it actually do? Return all cards under a concept to your hand. Shuffle that concept into your deck. The Idealist deals 1 target X psychic damage. Well, so that's not useful right now.
Yeah, it's kind of something you need to build up.
Yeah.
It's good for Monster of Id because you can, like, Monster of Id, like, steals cards, and so you can, like...
Oh, right.
End up using that with your Monster of Id pile that you'll end up with.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to Vivid
They also
Thoughts.
go back to your hand, which is like, I just have a bunch of cards now.
Yeah. All right, so let me see here. Yeah, I guess we can put the second one of these in play, and then that one. Yeah, so this is one of the ones I wasn't going to play, but now I get to play it anyway and deal some damage, so I'm going to hit all the things. I draw a Conceptualize. So now, is it better for me to put this under something else and then let Monster of Id take it?
Yeah, unless you want Monster of Id, unless you want to hit yourself.
Right, okay, that's what I thought. Again, still sort of learning mechanically.
Yeah, Monster of Id moves a card, or like, if it can't move a card, you hit yourself. So like, you could use the other giant floaty head or your base power and move like something underneath, and then Monster of Id would steal it or whatever. Like, or you could put Monster of Id under your card if you want. Like that's.
Oh yeah.
That's valid.
Yeah, and I mean, there's no reason for me to get rid of Typhoon because it's going to get rid of itself, right?
Yeah. I would just use the giant floaty head that doesn't have a card. I like Monster of Id. I'm happy to have it live personally, but it's up to you if you don't want it.
Yep, no, that's fine.
You get to draw a card, right?
Get a bright idea. Oh, and I meant to mention this at the top of the show. Last week, everybody was like, "Hey, are you playing the new Spider-Man game?" And I was like, "Oh no, I'm thinking about it, maybe, whatever." And then I went and got it on Saturday. And if you're not playing the new Spider-Man game, you should be playing the new Spider-Man game. I'm making an exception when I say the only superhero comic book card game that you should be playing. It's not a card game, but it is definitely a superhero game that you should be playing that is not Sentinels of the Multiverse. I highly endorse.
Well, I'm not going to buy a PlayStation 4 just for that game and a month of time. So.
Yeah, no, I feel you, but oh, it's so good.
But it seems cool.
Yeah, the real question is, why isn't it a card game? I don't know, actually. I feel like, are there cards in it? No, they're actually, yeah, that's like one of the few mechanics that is not in that game. Unless I haven't gotten to it yet. I think I'm maybe like 30% completion, as it says on my thing. So, all right. All right, I still only have just the one construct in play.
If it was a BioWare game, there would be some card game you can play in it.
Yeah, totally.
Along with the Tower of Hanoi puzzle.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna Vitality Conduit on the Idealist.
Or on the Dynamic Siphon.
Oh yeah. Well, no, that's fine.
It's okay.
I'm gonna stick with what I did, and then we'll see. Maybe I'll get another one here. Cosmic Weapon. Expatriette.
Sure.
For extra powers.
The Siphon's gonna die on that villain turn, but
I'm gonna draw another harsh offense.
all right, let's get that gun out of my trash that I discarded so callously. And I can do 4 and 4 to Citizen Dawn. That's pretty great.
Ah, the epic story of prejudice and pride.
Goodbye, Typhoon. Hello, surprise shopping trip. Well, Assault is going to go into the trash unless she plays. Well, it doesn't matter what she plays, it's going to happen. Yeah, I don't think the order really matters here.
Rudolphin is Citizen Pride.
Nice. And I can use Pride and Prejudice to hit Dawn a bunch more.
So most people might think that that is actually a reference to Pride and Prejudice, but he's Citizen Pride to my Citizen Joy. It's a little known switcheroo there. Yeah, I'm actually really excited that that the Spider-Man game is good and that I'm playing it, because I actually haven't had a really good, like, non-long-term game that I've been playing. I mean, I've kind of fallen off playing Binding of Isaac on Switch. I've obviously been playing One Deck Dungeon. I've been playing Sentinels, but I actually started playing Hearthstone again randomly just because I was like, ugh, I need a game to play. I haven't been playing as much Slay the Spire either, and I'm very excited to have a new thing that I can just dive into every night when I get home, so that's very exciting to me. And literally dive into, because like you're diving as you're like swinging across the city. It's great. All right, let's see here. Better punching.
It's very humid here. My drink is condensation station.
Okay, so I could. Oh yeah, so let's see. What's the monster of it? Increase damage of the end of return. Move one card from another.
One of us should destroy Channeled Eclipse. Tachyon could do it though, so. And Surprise Shopping Trip actually is gonna be bad for us.
Okay, so yeah, so we can do both of them. So I can, as long as I do something that lets me use one of my giant floaty heads.
Yeah.
Should I chance it with the Vivid Thoughts, or should I just do something that's going to guarantee it?
It's your call.
Yeah. And how many citizens does she have under her?
Or you have Making Things Up, which you will definitely be able to play Fragment, but Surprise Shopping Trip will go up twice.
Yeah.
Actually, if you play Vivid Thoughts, then... Oh, they get put into play. Actually, no, Surprise Shopping Trip triggers on Enter's play, so you'll get a lot of Surprise Shopping Trip action if you play that. So I would just play a regular Fragment, personally.
Yeah, like that's how I'm looking at...
I don't want to kill Citizen Blood if we don't have to.
Yeah, so that's why I was looking at Spark of Inspiration, but I don't want to kill Citizen Blood, because we're getting... I think that would put us over, right? And she would flip?
Yeah. So, like, not better punching, but I'm just...
Yeah, I'm looking...
It might be better punching, though. Because that's the only one that doesn't play more cards first.
At the start of your turn, you may either draw a card or put a card from your hand under a concept in play. Whenever you use a power, afterwards you may put a card from your trash under a concept in play, but I still need to get something under Giant Floaty Head.
Yeah, I think Better Punching is the only one that won't trigger Surprise Shopping Trip twice.
Sure.
So...
Whenever damage would be dealt to Citizen Bait, redirected to Citizen Switch. That's great. All right, and then...
You could use your base power.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking, like base power monster vid.
Yeah, or you could use one of the giant floaty heads. It's up to you.
Yeah, but the giant floaty heads, I don't have anything underneath it, so it's not going to let me destroy one of the ongoings.
Yeah, but Better Punching is going to go over under the other one.
Oh, right. Okay, fair enough. So we'll do that. I draw another focusing tiara.
Yeah, Idealist has lots of powers to use. Every concept has a power. Yeah, exactly. Matters which one you put it under.
Yep. All right. Shopping trip probably is the more important one now, right? Yeah.
We're trying to. That was the whole goal.
Karate robot.
Yes, the monster bid gets more and more dangerous the more cards it has underneath it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's push the limits and blinding speed on Channel the Eclipse.
I love that everybody's coming up with these things like we were talking about Citizen Pride and Joy versus Pride and Prejudice, and now everybody's talking about Bait and Switch, but what about Citizen's Bait and Citizen Tackle? Come on. I like that they have multiple options on the ones that the citizens are talking about. We were actually talking in our internal chat about Citizens Rum and Coke as possible alternate names for Pirate Savvy and Dover.
I think, I don't remember what Lou Delphin said about us. It was something.
Citizens Might and Citizen Right.
Might and Right.
All right. I feel like Sustained Influence might not be bad here, but I could Harsh Offense just against Citizen Dawn. Yeah, I don't want to do that yet. Does she deal energy damage? Or do any of her people deal energy damage?
She does energy damage, like that's what she does.
Oh, yeah. Duh. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll just do the Cosmic Crest for now and just sort of see. How are we doing? 3 constructs in play. Yeah, that one could actually, yeah. I'm gonna do that. Maybe not the best choice, but it's the choice that I made.
It's fine.
Citizen Crash and Citizen Burn. I can do this all night, folks. Citizen Crash and Citizen Bandicoot. What? Fight me.
All right, let's look for random equipment. Ooh, tactical shotgun and assault rifle. That sounds great. We're still going to go with Pride and Prejudice, though, because that's more damage.
Whenever someone says Crash and Burn, all I can think of is Hackers. That, like, 1994 ridiculous... Angelina Jolie and...
a very early role for her.
Yeah, it was like her second role ever. Or maybe third, because she was in Cyborg, and then she was in Firefox, and then I believe
I think
she
it's
was
the first one that, like, she got noticed.
Burn? Acid burn? I was Zero Cool. And
right,
Fisher
like
Stevens, man, doing like the crazy sysop guy in that. Ugh, anyway.
We have tools to get rid of this crushing hallway, so I think we can skip this.
Okay. Oh man, Citizens Rock, Paper, and Scissors. That would be a good one.
Citizen Truth, arrive. He has to be taken down.
Yeah, Truth and Dare? No. Citizen's Truth and Citizen Consequences. That's what I say to that.
Citizen Truth and Citizen You Can't Handle the...
All right. Crushing Hallway. What was your plan? You said we could deal with this. Did you have a specific...
Expatriette has an RPG launcher.
Okay.
So let's focus on, like, you've got irreducible damage, so let's get truth.
Get rid of truth.
Yeah.
So... yeah, what is the...
Kills truth dead. You have so many cards in your hand.
I know. I'm trying to, like... I'm the wrong person to be controlling a hero with whom I don't know the answer to the right questions.
I showed you what you do.
Better punching? All right, let's look at that. I deal 1 irreducible melee, right, and then it's going to be boosted. Right, okay. By Monster of Id. And then does it...
Then you can use your base power, and better punching makes its damage irreducible.
Okay, and I'll grab one of the floaty heads because I assume we want to keep. I mean, at this point,
yeah, I would keep Monster of Id.
Yeah, I want to. Yeah, I want to keep.
And you can put that other fragment under the other floaty head, and then you're great. And truth is down to 3 already. And then you could use floaty head if you want, and take the damage from Monster of Id, or put it under Monster of Id. That's kind of the choice right now, basically.
Yeah, so it's either I do this and I can destroy Crushing Hallway.
Yep.
Or I don't, or I skip. I take the damage and Monster of Id gets more powerful.
Nope.
No? What's the other option?
If you use Giant Floaty Head,
yeah,
Monster of Id can't move a card, so you deal yourself damage.
Right, but it steals the card, so it gets more powerful.
Yeah, but you don't deal yourself damage.
Oh, if no card moves this way.
Yeah,
oh.
If no card moves, that's when you get dealt damage. So that's why the option is either use the power and take damage, or don't use the power and don't take damage. Either are fine. You gotta
okay, yeah. No, I see it. Okay, got it. Learning is fun. Strange superego. Making things up. You're just making things up now.
Yeah, you may as well destroy the hallway then. And then Expatriette can do something else.
All right, I got to catch up here. Citizen lost and citizen found. Citizen storm, strife, quick and dead. These are good ones. 0 and 1. Doom and gloom. Those are good ones. Citizens yes and citizen no.
Oh, Citizen Truth has 1 too many hit points. I can play a quick insight though.
He's embodying what Christopher's always said. It's the last one that counts.
Yeah, I don't need another one of those. I've discarded 2 cards. Alright, let's discard that. Let's play Nimble Strike just to get some more cards. Ooh, Fleet of Foot.
Fleet feet.
Haven't come across my Lightspeed barrages yet, but that's alright. More burst in the trash. Hope you like cards. You have 19 cards in hand, Idealist. Half your deck.
Right on.
Unfortunately, she doesn't have like a way to mass put cards in under concept like Haka. Like, imagine that like combination would be nuts.
Yeah, I mean, harsh offense could pay off really well here.
Or you could for sure just use Potent Disruption and destroy Truth.
Oh,
like, that would be it. That's a more straightforward option. Destroy the weapon. I'm not using it.
Okay, cool.
There's no more Dynamic Siphon, so...
There could have been. I was about to potentially play one, but that's fine.
Well,
all right.
I'm sure it can come back later.
I don't think I need to do that, so let's just see what we get here. All right. Wounding Buffer. So I'm not going to put this on the Idealist.
The only hero here who doesn't damage themselves regularly is Expatriette.
Okay.
So if you want to play it, put it on her.
Ooh, yeah, Lou Dolphin, Citizen Chicken and Citizen Egg. That would be a really fun mechanic to be like, if this one is played first, the other one is treated as if it was played first, or something like that.
All right, let's go with...
Oh yeah, see, Citizen Fire and Citizen Brimstone, for some reason that made me think of Citizen Gold, Citizen Frankincense, and Citizen Myrrh. I don't know why it made me think of that, but that's what that triggered in my head for some reason. They searched for the other one played, so they are always played simultaneously, and you never get to know which is which.
Keep chipping away at Don's hit points here. Who says Expatriette is low tier? Kicking butt.
I didn't say that. Doesn't sound like something I would say.
Say that, but they're fools.
They're fools. You know, ladies and gentlemen, a long time ago there were lots of people. But that was a long time ago. 3 internet points to whoever knows what I was just quoting. And there's Citizen Dare.
He came out. He would have just destroyed Truth. We didn't have to hit Truth. I guess we did some damage to Don though, so it was worth it. All right, take a look at your 19 cards.
Yeah. Man, like, the game really wants me to play making things up.
Sure.
Actually, yeah. With the amount of cards I have, that's not a bad thing. And yeah, we're not taking damage from more cards. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to make some things up. We got a Flying Stabby Knives, Sound Beating, and a Focusing Tiara. So I'm actually going to discard... Do I have 3 Focusing Tiaras now? Yes. I'm actually going to discard both of those. Keep 1. And then I'm going to play all the concepts. Because why not?
There's no shopping trip that kills you.
Exactly. And then I get to play a Fragment.
I would probably leave Citizen Dare because she's going to flip if he goes into the trash.
Yeah.
So let's...
So I could do... And let's see, Spark of Inspiration... Yeah, so I don't want to deal each non-hero target. I'd rather just deal like 3 to Dawn with Sound Beating.
Yeah, or Hedgy Hogs if you had. You could hit the Triceratops. But yeah, Dawn's a better target.
Alright, so we'll hit Dawn here for 4. And then I get to move it below a thing.
Variety Robot is the best.
Yeah, let's see what that is. Ongoing concept. Destroy all cards in this card. The Idealist deals 1 target X melee damage and X psychic damage, or X the number of cards destroyed this way plus 1. Sure. So then we'll use that.
You got lots of health. We can kill Dawn probably before
Yeah.
it goes. So down to 22. Yeah. I think we got this. I haven't picked up a Lightspeed Barrage, but maybe I will. Do I want to redirect this? I have another one. Depends on how many cards I don't actually have any way to draw more cards, so yeah, let's... it's only 2 damage, though. It's +1 because of Dare, that's why I can redirect it, so I'm just going to skip. Yeah, we can... Supersonic Response on the Dawn. And Research Grant. And we'll take out the Triceratops so it won't try to kill Citizen Blood. And I kind of want Expatriette to draw Unload, so I'm going to draw cards. Otherwise, I would probably use Research Grant.
Sure.
At this point.
Strain Superhero, Fleet of Foot, Autonomous Blade.
No Unload.
Hair Trigger Reflexes.
Also, still no Lightspeed.
Yeah, wow.
It would be over now if I had a Lightspeed in my hand. Just about. I've got lots in my trash.
Do you, Expatriette, would you want an Autonomous Blade, or should I just, like, Harsh Offense and hope I can deal more damage to Dawn?
Autonomous Blade is fine. Harsh Offense is probably more damage right now, but Blade is more damage over time. So
Yeah.
like it'll definitely be 2 on my turn, and then potentially more later. Dynamic Siphon is actually probably better.
Yeah, on balance, yeah.
Yeah. Dynamic Siphon. I mean, you want Dynamic Siphon and Autonomous Blade on Expatriette.
Yes.
But Dynamic Siphon is great, I think, to go first.
Sure, that's fine. I can do that.
And I might also almost use Cosmic Crest. So, well, no, Vitalicon, if it's at 1, it's going to... Okay, yeah. If it was at, like, 2, then I would heal it so that the Dynamic Siphon's the lowest. But, yeah, I wouldn't worry about healing it.
Yeah, let's just see what we get here.
There you go. That's perfect for Expatriette.
Great.
She can bring the pain here now.
Citizens hide and seek.
So I can discard a card. I'll discard an ammo card and use my power to increase damage dealt by Expatriette. Yeah. And then I will play an RPG launcher and destroy like one of your karate robots, or pushing one of your karate robots. You don't use both.
Sure.
And hit Citizen Dawn for 4 damage. Oh no, I blew up a hero ongoing card. Sometimes you do that. Let's target Tachyon.
Hey.
Tachyon would like to redirect the damage to Citizen Dawn.
What? Hitting your own teammates? What? That doesn't seem right.
And then let's use a power. Let's use Pride and do another 4 and 4.
I will say that that is an aspect of Sentinels of the Multiverse that has helped me understand a little bit more about how to play Hearthstone, because in general, targets in Hearthstone are also not limited. So like,
right.
You know, it's
you
like
hit your own guys.
You can hit your own person, you can hit your own minions, you can hit your own everything, and sometimes that is what you want to do. It's like if you have a death rattle on a minion that will like, summon 3 other minions, like why wouldn't you do that if that's only got 1 health left and you're trying to like bum rush the guy the next time around. So
oh, Citizen Dawn trying to stave off the inevitable here.
Oh, Citizen Dawn.
Well, it's not going to work, Citizen Dawn.
Actually, yeah, they were saying that helps, that now like we can do our little ping damage to everything and not have to worry.
That's true. You could do your Spark of Inspiration if you want, or something else.
Yeah, let me see here.
Yeah, like Citizen Dawn is dead, so don't worry about killing citizens now. Like Expatriette will kill Citizen Dawn, even if we all skip our turns.
All right.
Like she's good for like 16 damage on her turn, or more.
Yeah, I never got her built up to the point where some of these really awesome things could happen, but that's fine.
Turns out this is a short Dawn game, partly due to Expatriette kicking butt. Yeah, the same thing happened yesterday when we were playing Sentinels on the tabletop, where we're like trying out the new heroes and everyone was trying a new one and trying to like play them, and we like took Voss apart like he was nothing. And my friend playing Benchmark was like, oh, I never got to really get into it.
Yeah. That's where advanced and challenge rules come into play.
Yeah, I was playing La Commodora, who was a really cool support character. All right, is Tachyon going to be able to finish it off? Let's find out. If she draws a Lightspeed Burst.
Blue Dolphin, Citizen GIF and Citizen GIF. How would you say that, John?
Citizen GIF and Citizen GIF.
For those who have not ever watched the show or haven't watched it since the last time we talked about it, the GIF-GIF divide is one of the great divides among the Handelabra founders. The other, of course, being the Guitar Hero Rock Band divide. See if you can guess which is which. If you're not, don't answer if you know. Who's the Rock Band person? Who's the Guitar Hero person? I've actually been meaning about breaking those rhythm games out again lately because I haven't played them in a really long time. And then I played like an actual arcade cabinet of one of them at a birthday party for a buddy of mine I went to.
They know about stuff. Oh, there's some in the chat. Interesting.
Wow.
They think the opposite of the truth.
Yeah, they think the exact opposite. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm the Guitar Hero person, and John is the Rock Band person, it turns out.
Lou Dolphin's answer is the best.
Yeah. That is technically correct. The best kind of correct.
Oh, Jeremy, I've been meaning to ask you, how do you pronounce the other most common image format?
JPEG?
JPEG, you say?
Yes.
Why would you say that when it stands for Joint Photographic?
Oh, it should be JFEG?
Our experts group. JFEG, by your logic, is the only proper way to pronounce that.
And from that day forward, he called it a JFEG.
If you do that regularly, I will be impressed.
I guess, yeah, that's true. It is the Joint Photographic Experts group,
Yep.
isn't it? Well, I will make sure that my JFEGs and my MFEGs are right next to each other.
Your MPEGs, exactly.
Oh, no, it's MPEG! Because it's Motion Picture Expert Group.
Oh, it is? Is it motion picture?
It is.
Okay.
It's not
What
Motion
about,
Photographic Experts Group.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. What about MP4? I don't know if that's the same.
Yeah, you don't say it as a word. It's not an actual, not a neologism. What's the word for when you actually say it as a word? Is that acronym?
I mean, they are acronyms.
Or acrostic? I don't remember. There's a lot of words.
Acrostic is if it's not actually an acronym.
An acrostic is just when the first letter of each word spells out a thing. Like you say, like, yeah, like JPEG is an acrostic, but it also might be an acronym, right? Chat, help us out here. An acrostic is like Joint Photographic Experts Group, but the fact that you also pronounce it as JPEG, I think, also makes it an acronym.
I don't know.
Or initialism, yeah, that's also a thing too. All right,
it is definitely an acronym because, like, it is JPEG. Like, that is what it is. But I think there's a term for laser which has become a word even though it came out of an acronym.
And scuba?
Yeah, scuba as well. And GIF is also that at this point. Like, no one knows, like, almost no one who uses it knows that it means graphics interchange format. And they only say that if they're trying to justify why they pronounce it wrong.
Well,
and that's when I bring up the JPEG thing.
I don't need that. I just say it's gift without a T. I don't need to get into graphics interchange anything. The word is, a G followed by an I.
Cizadon has 3 hit points. Can we do it?
I think you can do it. I love that.
Only if I play this card.
Okay, play that card. LED, which is never a lead. Oh yeah,
always
ping.
An LED, never a lead.
I pronounce ping as ping, not PNG.
Do you?
Yeah.
The ping thing is funny. Like, I've never said ping. I say PNG.
Yeah, I think my pronouncing of ping might actually come from the fact that fireworks?
Yeah, the thing you used to use.
Right. So that was
It's like made an abomination of the PNG format.
Yes, right. And I think that's why, because Fireworks, which was part of Macromedia, the whole Macromedia suite, when Macromedia was Flash, Fireworks, they had their own Illustrator competitor or whatever, and then Adobe bought them and like became the conglomeration they are now.
Dreamweaver,
Dreamweaver, right. Yeah. And so they used Ping and they like expanded it to do all these things that you're not supposed to do with Ping.
They have used that format in the worst way.
Yeah, they totally have used that format. So yeah, I continued to use Fireworks up until, actually, I think the time that I officially switched over was when we were working on the first version of Sentinels, because a lot of the early Sentinel stuff was layered pings in Fireworks, and I had to go back and recreate them 6 months after we launched because I was like, oh man, now we're working.
No one is going to use this.
Because no one's ever going to use this again, and we got to move everything over to Photoshop. Yeah, exactly. All right. So that was a good game. We're all at, you know, respectable hit points.
Did you butt mute there?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
Well, you said we're all respectable, and then you stopped, like, dead air. So
we're all respectable hit points, is what I had said. Yeah, Macromedia. How about Shockwave? Anybody remember that? Macromedia Shockwave?
I remember crappy internet plugins like Shockwave and Flash.
Yep.
Which Flash still exists somehow.
I know. I still get emails and other things that are like, hey, you should update your version of Flash. And I'm like, yeah, that's not a thing I'm going to do. Guess
you
again.
Want, like, Kismet?
I'm just sort of... that's...
I always like Kaargra Warfang. Let's do it.
Yeah, and these are two heroes that I am not good at, so...
I'm going to randomize my heroes. We already played Captain Cosmic. I'll take one of the Void Guard if you didn't.
Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of people who don't remember Shockwave don't realize that, like, .swift, that's literally, it stood for, like, Shockwave format or Shockwave Flash or something, but, like, that is still what Flash uses, so... I cut my teeth on Flash. Like, that was how I learned, you know, I was an action script programmer for an advertising design firm. Oh, wow, look at this lineup. Parse, Fugue State, Mainstay,
I just know who to copy. It's all great.
Road Warrior, Omnitron-U, and Guise. Kaargra, way back in the day in 1883 with Doc Brown and Marty.
It's a traveling roadshow. The Bloodsworn
Come and
Coliseum.
fight for my pleasure. Are you worthy combatants? Find out for glory. All things, all truths revealed. Compiling data now. All right, so Parse opens with Between the Lines, Data Mining, Snap Decision, and Targeting Arrow. Mainstay, let's take a look at Mainstay's power, Road Warrior here. Bring it! Power. Until the start of your next turn, whenever a target deals damage to Mainstay, he may deal that target 1 melee damage. He opens with Bad to the Bone, which is a one-shot. Increased damage dealt by Mainstay this turn by 1. Mainstay deals 1 target 2 melee damage. Durasteel Studded Vest. You notice he's got a cool little Void Guard thingy on the back of it there. It's probably an iron-on, as I remember having when I used to wear...
you wore a Durasteel Studded Vest in your youth.
I wore denim, like, cut-off vests things. Equipment limited. Reduced damage dealt to Mainstay by 1 when this card is destroyed. Mainstay regains 2 HP. Power, draw 3 cards, discard 2 cards. We've got a preemptive payback. Ongoing, when Mainstay would be dealt damage, you may first destroy this card. When this card is destroyed, Mainstay deals 1 at target 3 melee damage. And then a Shard Strength, ongoing limited. Increased damage dealt by Mainstay by 1. Reduce the first damage dealt to Mainstay each turn by 1. At the start of each turn, Mainstay deals himself 2 toxic damage. When this card is destroyed, you may use a power.
I like on Durasteel Studded Vest, he's really doing like a comedian vibe from Watchmen.
Oh, totally.
And he refers to like Legacy or someone as the Freedom Friends.
Tonight a comedian died in New York. Innervation Ray, Reset, Self-Sabotage, and Technological Advancement. And Guise has got the best card ever! Gimmicky character. Where did I leave that? In Extreme! You don't get it. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. I just rewatched that actually a couple of months ago. It's still great. I still enjoy it quite a bit.
Have you read the graphic novel?
I have. I haven't read the graphic novel since I watched the movie, then I read the graphic novel, and I have not reread the graphic novel since then. So whatever it is, like 8-10 years at this point. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think the movie really, like for me, I think it works well compared to the graphic novel. Like they work well together.
Yeah, like I get that there were some complaints about how and why they changed certain like really big things, but honestly,
yeah, the squid thing was dumb.
It would not have worked.
The squid thing was dumb, and they should go back and change the graphic novel to remove the squid thing.
Yeah, like the squid thing, if they had actually made it with the squid thing, it would have been basically like what the DC Extended Universe currently is in the movies. Yeah, I said it.
The squid thing was implausible in the 80s
Fight
too,
me.
says Bellstar's here. I still need to watch Justice League just to see it.
Ah, I just did it.
Suicide Squad, I haven't watched either.
Ugh. Yeah, Suicide Squad is a hot mess, but I did just recently watch Justice League, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't think it was as bad as everybody said it was. I was expecting a complete garbage thing, but I actually dug it. I thought parts of it were really pretty solid. It was better than Batman v Superman, but not by a lot. But it wasn't worse than Batman v Superman, I don't think.
Are you saying it's a bad thing if you have completely made a movie and then Deadpool comes out and then you completely reshoot your movie? That couldn't end in disaster?
Yeah, both the Deadpool movies are good too. And I was interested. I think
great.
Some people are like, oh, the second one is way worse than the first one, and other people are like, the second one is way better. I thought the second one was better than the first one, personally.
It's just way more of what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know what I want to play.
Oh, those people are wrong and dumb.
Yeah, those are the kind of people that would call it a GIF.
That's fact.
Yeah, the Venn diagram of like people who liked Deadpool 1 more than Deadpool 2 and people who pronounce it GIF.
Bel Sorcier says, I like Wonder Woman. Yes, Wonder Woman is the not bad DC movie.
Definitely.
It is great. It's not perfect, but it's great. And I think Aquaman looks like it might be fun. Like if it is at all like Aquaman in Justice League Unlimited, where he's just like annoying Batman all the time, like that is what I want. I want Aquaman he doesn't know how annoying he is, but he's really annoying. And it's hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know what...
I don't know what he's like in Justice League, because I haven't seen it, but...
Yeah, honestly, I don't think he was that bad in Justice League. I enjoyed him in Justice League. I don't know that I could see the character I met in Justice League. I don't think I could see him carrying an entire movie on his own, but I like Jason Momoa. I mean, I've liked him since Stargate Atlantis, so I don't know. The jury is still out as to whether I'm going to go see that in the theaters or not.
Sure. Oh, I should probably do more damage. So let's go Shard Strength.
Yeah, Lou Dolphin, that was definitely one of the best gags in the whole movie, for sure.
Yeah, there were more gags than you could keep track of in Deadpool 2. Like, the gags were coming a mile a minute. Yeah, like, that was probably one of the problems with it, is that like you couldn't react to what was happening fast enough.
And I will say this too. So now that it's available on digital and DVD and whatever, they released the Super Duper cut, which is not just an extended cut. There's actually alternate takes, different music cues, like different gags, and it's really interesting actually from a pure cinema point of view of comparing the two. About like, you know, the one that was in theaters. I should probably play a card. Hang on, I'll get back to that in 1 second. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Yeah.
Go Elemental and save yourself from Tribragon.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Let's get some Exo Chassis. Ooh, I drew another reset. Good, I like it.
It's actually Trigon and Dim card, so.
Right. So we'll do that. Oh, right. Yeah, why not? It's early for that, so we'll do that. Cool. All right. So yeah. So two different versions of Deadpool. The one that was in theaters was a more all-around, well-rounded film, whereas the one that's like the Super Duper cut is more about like leaning into the comedy side of it. Right. So like the music cues are specifically chosen to like highlight the comedy in a scene versus the dramatic edge of a scene, which obviously in Deadpool sometimes those things overlap. But yeah, there were definitely a couple of things where I was like, that's a really interesting choice, like different songs from different artists. Very cool stuff. So. In Justice League, he was just boring hillbilly Thor.
Fair.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. I guess I am the highest, but Tribragon is just going to go first, and that's not that exciting. So let's draw more cards. Yeah, those are great.
Yeah, I kind of want to go home and watch Infinity War again now that I've watched that whole Captain Marvel's trailer.
I'm going to play a card so that I get a favor point. I didn't even notice what the title up is. Reckless. I can do 4 damage. I get 2 favor points for us.
Yeah, so Young Haribu says Thor had the advantage of having his movie before the big team-up film, and that's true. Like, I think, honestly, 90% of what the problem with the DC universe is that they were like, oh, Marvel's doing a team-up universe? Let's do our big team-up film first and then backfill everything. And it was like, why would you do that? Like,
because they are always just trying to draft on what the other guy did instead of doing something great.
Right, but that's the thing. Like, I mean, I actually still have not seen Man of Steel. I heard it was okay but disappointing. But Wonder Woman shows that, like, if you just tell a good story about a good character and you tell it well, there's nothing wrong. So,
Man
like,
of Steel is fine.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, and I someday maybe I'll watch it. But, like, having to immediately jump to, like, oh, we're gonna have Batman and Superman fight, and we're gonna have, you know, Evil Lord Facebook trying to, like, you know, pit them against each other. Like, I don't know. It just felt like
Yeah, I think, like, long dyed-in-the-wool Superman fans didn't like the new Superman movie because, like, they just went full-on Collateral Damage.
Yeah.
Which is, like, they basically went, like, this is what's going to happen when 2 Supermans fight each other. It's going to be bad and lots of people are going to die. And they're like, oh, that would never happen because Superman would never kill people. But, like, if he has to stop this guy, that's going to happen, right? Like, he doesn't want it to happen, but it's going to happen.
Take Walker has called me out. Yes, I have watched the, like, 5.5-hour takedown of Batman v Superman. Yes, it's really that bad by Movie Bob. I think Movie Bob is...
Superman giving up and murdering someone. Yeah.
Movie Bob is fantastic. I love everything he does. All right, first hero to destroy card. I guess we'll choose for me.
I liked it that it was more, like... It was more mature than the naive approach to Superman.
Yes, it was literally at first he was like, it's going to be a 2-part thing. The first one was like an hour and a half, the second one was 2 hours, and then he was like, and by the way, there's going to be a 3rd part, and the 3rd part was almost another 2 hours. And like, look, he is a legit film critic, so his criticism is verbose, but it is very salient. So I highly recommend, if you have the I mean, even just put it on in the background while you're doing other things. It's really, really good. I enjoyed it quite a bit, and frankly, all of the rest of his story, his channel is good because he's a legit film critic, and he does a lot of really fantastic long form criticism of like the Really That Bad of Batman v Superman came out of the fact that he has a series called Really That Good, where he goes back and analyzes like old classic movies to see if they are really that good and explains why they are really that good, and they're all really pretty excellent. So I highly recommend it.
All right, Kaargra is here.
She has arrived.
Actually, choose Parse. To make the gladiators choose Omnitron. Hey, look, get back in there. It gets played again. So
really
here,
flip back
Mainstay
over.
is going to punch back. So we can choose Mainstay, and Mainstay will kill Turagon. So, yes, I sure do. Take Walker says there's a season 2 of Iron Fist. There is. I haven't seen it yet, but I will.
That just makes me think of the other thing I posted after the Captain Marvel thing, which is the how it should have ended for Infinity War, which I had not actually watched when it first came out, but it's really, really good. And they said something about like, hey, and now we're all here except for the loser Netflix Marvel heroes.
Jim Karn gives the Seeker to Mainstay. And I would like to hit him, but... Okay.
Yeah, when it comes to the Netflix heroes, I've watched 3 episodes of Daredevil, Season 1, and that's it.
I think they're all great except for Iron Fist.
I know. I want to watch them and I want to like them, but I just can't make myself for some reason.
Luke Cage is excellent. And Jessica Jones. I'm big into them. Iron Fist is, I don't know if he's just so dumb. He doesn't have to be so dumb. That is what we always harp on. He's so dumb. He's supposed to be like a super smart kid, but he's just dumb.
All right, what is our strategy here? Do we want someone to deal some damage to Kaargra?
Yeah, we have to kill Kaargra with the most of the killing. So
with the most of the killing. So should I between the lines and like let Mainstay deal some stuff, or I mean we don't have a lot of base damage and base powers here.
Yeah, it's pretty much just Guise, unless you want Omnitron to play in another card, or you could just go look forward to Snap Decision.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then get more card plays next time.
Yeah, all right. Play the bottom card.
Yeah, the Kingpin on Daredevil is so good. Data mining does nothing. Go on, Parse. All right, so I got the Seeker, which is great. Yeah, I could do 0 damage, which would be 1 damage to Kaargra, and then hit her again with Bad to the Bone, which would be alright. Or I could get Preemptive Payback in play. I think I'll do that.
See, in general, what I've heard about the Netflix shows is that they have probably 6 to 8 episodes worth of good story that they stretch over 13 episodes for each season. And so I think that's one of the reasons why I've been hesitant to dive into them. I don't know if that's true or not. That's just what I've heard. So
I don't think Jessica Jones is like that for sure. But yeah, I don't know. The main thing, I liked Luke Cage a lot, but the main thing I didn't like was that they got rid of the most interesting villain. Like, and it was just, they replaced him with like a terrible villain and then like got rid of the terrible villain. Like, it was just a waste. I can see like where they were going, but it was not great.
oh yeah, Punisher. That's a thing too. I haven't seen any of those, unfortunately.
Yeah, Punisher came in season 2 of Daredevil.
But then he got his own series.
He got his own series.
Yeah, right.
What did Omnitron do? Just play some cards?
Yeah, now I'm just waiting for Ant-Man and the Wasp to come out so that it comes out in like a week. Maybe it's this week. I want to watch it again because I really enjoyed it in theaters.
Maybe guys can get a hit point. Let's see. Yeah, 2 hit points. Perfect. And we can hit Dimkarn. And then play another card. Let's hit Kaargra. And then I'm going to draw a card. Oh, I could play Total Beefcake. And then Kaargra's damage will end up going and hitting Dimkarn, which is kind of fun. So
have you all listened to the letters page this week?
I have listened to part of it.
I think everybody should go listen to the letters page this week.
Well, listen to last week's first, if you didn't, because it's required listening. You haven't listened.
I haven't listened in a while. I'm way behind.
Oh, lightning damage increase for Dimkarn. It's going to hurt.
All right, living weapon.
All right, so we can choose Guise, and this will redirect, show shield damage Dimkarn. Yeah, I mean, it's either going to be... This is the more damage, so we should do this first. Dimkarn's not quite dead, but...
I'm not dead yet.
And then 4 damage to Guise can take it.
Yeah, I just remember I was listening to the film cast reviewing one of the Marvel movies, and they were like, man, can you believe that we have to, like, this was when they were reviewing Infinity War, they were like, can you believe we have to wait a whole 3 months for the sequel to Infinity War? Like, that's the world we live in now. It used to be like, if there was going to be a sequel, it'd be like 2, 3, 4 years later. Now it's like we get a new movie in the same canon every 3 to 6 months, and it's like, we're so spoiled. And I love it.
Some people are waiting until next week so I think they can watch them all together.
I really want to see Cloak and Dagger. Now I know that I'm out of touch, because Cloak and Dagger is a movie from like 1982 starring Dabney Coleman and the kid from E.T. So I don't know what Cloak and Dagger is. But apparently, so I'm sure someone will tell me.
I would hit Kaargra and Orym so that we get a favorite point and start hitting Orym, who's the worst. Because they are going to be getting lots of favor now. We need to start killing fools. Actually, you should play data mining and destroy Water Trough and get a, like, that would be great. Unless Omnitron can do it, or Guise. Because there's a title out there for destroying a target without dealing damage.
All right, so I may discard one card. If I do, I may play a card. So do I want to play 2 cards?
Yeah, like discard, I don't know, you're not going to play X or Sensory Awareness.
Yeah. All right, so we'll discard that. And we can play, you said data mining.
Yeah, blow up the trough.
Which gives me...
Death Caller.
Death Caller.
A new title comes out.
Indiscriminate.
Oh yeah, Guise can kill Dimkarn unless we end up doing area damage. Actually, if you want, you could use Between the Lines and Guise could kill Dimkarn right now.
Great.
Do you want to play a card or draw a card? Let's draw a card. Because I have enough damage with the boost, and it's irreducible anyways. The living weapon, Guise. Perfect.
And the Mindbreaker comes out.
Yeah, that is going to be dangerous. This Kaargra is likely to get it.
All right, so I get to play bottom, and because I did discard, someone else is going to get to play the bottom card in their deck. Ooh, another Reveal the Flaws! Do you have a second power to use? For Guise, or should I let someone else do it?
This is play the bottom card. It's not a power.
Oh. Right. Okay.
So, who would you like?
It's going to be one of your 2, so you tell me. I don't need it. I'm trying to do it.
Mainstay.
All right. Lonesome Highway.
He's not the lowest, but he does do a good damage. And he can give a Seeker bonus onto Kaargra Warfang.
Nice. Ooh, and I draw a targeting arrow. Excellent.
Yeah, Mainstay didn't take any damage that round. It like hit everyone else except Mainstay, which is like the opposite of what I want. Yeah, I can drop the hammer a couple times here though, so I'm gonna do that, even though I don't have any cards to destroy. I can get a bunch of favor hitting Kaargra a bunch of times and knock her out, because Get Back in there, both of them are in the trash, so yeah, that's a good play. Let's play the other drop the hammer. I wish I could play Bad to the Bone and then more cards on the same turn, but that's difficult to do. Except for like, then you can destroy your stuff and then get to do that, but... And yeah, we can play Curse Steel. And
Silly Kaargra, favor is for kids.
Yeah, I want my reactive damage still. Hey, Void Belcher, that's great.
Alright, yeah, no components in play. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. And where's the one that does? Is the Focus Plasma Cannon? Yes, irreducible. That's the one I want. So we'll keep that in there. I draw a Slip Through Time. And that will do my thing. Alright, what do I have in my trash, actually?
You have a power in your trash?
Yeah, I'm looking. Well, it's equipment.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
I mean,
a power in your trash, you could play Slip Through Time and then like...
Oh, right, yeah.
But you don't have one.
Yeah, I think I might grab that electric deployment unit. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Great. Ooh, Disruptive Flechettes.
Ooh, cool.
Not a lot of ongoings happening, but I can deal lots of damage if there's lots of things.
Where did I leave that? Ooh, I can do that too. That's one of the things I'm looking for. Do I want to keep that or get the best card ever?
Oh yeah, they're saying it's a bummer that Inhumans was so bad. Yeah, that one was like quietly swept under the rug. Like 3 years ago, that was like on the big board next to Captain Marvel and whatever, and then they signed the deal to get Spider-Man in the thing, and they swiftly moved Inhumans off and like, don't even look at that. We got Spider-Man Homecoming. It's all fine.
I want to use Mainstay's power. And then I'm going to hit Kaargra Warfang for 6 damage. Nice. And draw a card.
Yeah, it's interesting. My kids watch a lot of the various cartoons, and I know that one of the ones has like Spider-Man and Nova and a bunch of the other characters. And
yeah,
like,
that's Ultimate Spider-Man.
Ultimate Spider-Man, yeah.
Really good. That's a really good show.
Yeah, my son watched that one, and so like he knows of those characters and doesn't understand, you know, like, wait, the Nova Corps? Hang on, isn't that where Nova should be, and why isn't he there?
And they're like all in high school together.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun. And like they like go after school to the helicarrier.
Yeah, and also, but to be fair, they also watch like the Lego Marvel thing. So like my son literally has like 4 different Marvel continuities in his head at any given time, which is very different than how I grew up. So what are you gonna do?
Oh, they're getting close to winning.
Oof,
Omnitron
is not gonna help.
Yes.
All right, well, that's a good start for trying to get rid of Tarnus. Getting some Seeker on him.
Oh wait, what's the other option? Omnitron. Yeah, let's choose Explosive Weapon. Yes. Punch back. Oh, they're at 19. Oh, they just got to 19. All right, so we need to win. We need to win
so
now.
we need to do 12 damage and 4 favor. That's what
I
we
would
need
say
to do.
Do discard a card so that you get to do your power more instead of playing a regular card. Right? Like you want to discard to play Targeting Arrow so that you can use your power to play someone else's card.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Oh, but Targeting Arrow expires now. So maybe that's not the best call. It's going to hit Tarnus.
Oh,
though.
right, because it's not technically the start of my... Wait. Because
Yeah.
it is still the start of my
It's
turn.
the start of your turn, but it's going to hit Tarnus, so I don't know if it really matters. I think having someone else play a card is more valuable, so...
Yeah, I was going to say, so I should try to hit Kaargra with this and let it go over to Tarnus.
Yeah.
Okay, good. We're on the same page.
And Tarnus is going to get the +1 that just expires right away.
Right,
Maybe,
but now maybe I'll get to play something, so... What did I get? Critical
maybe
Blow.
it doesn't. Maybe it says to your next turn. Like maybe it says that. Yeah, Mainstay has the Seeker, so he's
Okay.
a good option here. Ooh, Shard Strength. That's good. See if I can. Yeah, hit myself for a bunch of damage. Oh, I didn't quite get the title. I need to do 3 damage to myself. I could use Void Belter and destroy it and do a bunch more damage. Or do that and then use my other power. Yeah. I think destroying Void Belter is probably the way to go. So let's do that. Let's use Void Belter. I will... Yeah, this ends up destroying Tarnus.
Good. Oh yeah, so Lou Dolphin says it does not expire. I think generally until the start of turn effects only expire at the very start of turn, not in the middle or end of the turn.
All right.
Middle or end of start of turn is what that should actually say. All right, out comes Unbreakable.
Kaargra is going to get the Unbreakable. That sucks.
Yeah,
we just need to avoid... We need to hit her for little amounts. So I was going to hit her with Void Belter, which would like hit her for like 4 and 4. but she would get down, she would win. Like, if she gets a title, she wins. Right? So, I need to hit Orym instead. Yeah, I could go with Shard Strength, but I think I'm going to destroy Orym. I guess I would hit her for 4, and then I would hit her for another, there would be a +2. So it would be 4 and then 6. So she'd be at 2. Oh, that's too bad. It'd be so close to, like, killing her.
Yeah.
But we can't allow her to get a title, so. All right. Oh, no, Orym's going to get a title. Rewind. Rewind.
Oh. Sorry. I was trying to click it.
Did you get to game over?
I did.
All right. Did it wrong.
I was like, I had to click out of like the modal screen to get to the thing, and I just didn't get there fast enough.
It was going to be a long shot with Unbreakable out there. I guess I could have hit myself to get Unbreakable. That might have been smarter.
Wah, wah, wah. All right, so you mentioned it in the first game, so I kind of want to see you try and do this. So I feel like you need to play the Idealist, and we need to be taking on Iron Legacy.
All right.
And I think, what's a good environment for Iron Legacy here? What's one that we haven't played in a while? We haven't played the block in a while. So there we go. So we're going to do Iron Legacy. John's going to play the Idealist. What are some really good characters to help the Idealist? Like some things that can get some extra card plays.
Yeah, extra flowers and card plays. So I'll grab like Greatest Legacy.
Maybe Visionary to help her like draw and find things that she wants, or she feels like she doesn't have a hard time drawing.
Yeah, she doesn't have a hard time drawing. It's more like being able to play the cards. So like
maybe Omnitron.
Yep, regular Omnitron.
Regular Omnitron.
And maybe Rogue Agent Knife.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I can do that. I haven't played her in a while. Good, good. All right. Any changing to the ordering that we were looking for here?
That's fine.
All right. So we got Iron Legacy versus Super Sentai Idealist, Omnitron-X, America's Greatest Legacy, and Rogue Agent Knife at the block. Yeah, start of turn is like the moment of the start of turn. That's what... So until the start of your turn.
Yes, until the start and at the start, I think are different.
I will never let down my guard. Justice must be dispensed to all. Now, save Martha! And I'll form the head. All right, so Idealist opens with Board Now, Giant Floaty Head, Sound Beating, and a Spark of Inspiration. Omnitron's got Disruptive Flechettes. Ooh, I like that against Iron Legacy. Electro Deployment Unit, Technological Advancement, and Temporal Shielding. Legacy has got Fortitude, Next Evolution, Takedown, and Thok. And Knife has got Amplified Combatant, Energy Burn for the greater good, and Overdo It. Yes, yes.
Says should have Legacy at front. Why?
So that they could talk to each other.
They could talk to each other? Sure. Have you seen Teen Titans go to the movies?
Oh, not yet, but I want to. I've heard such good things about it.
You would love it because it's basically send up of all the other movies we've been talking about.
Yeah, yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that. And it was one of the things. The only thing I really needed to know about that was that they cast Nicolas Cage as the voice of Superman. And once I saw that, I was like, okay, I see what they're doing here.
He's a national treasure.
Yeah, and I know that my kids, two at least of my kids, really want to see it. So.
Oh yeah, they'll love it just for all the farting.
For what it is, yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll love it for what it aims to be.
Yeah. And it was made here in Halifax, partly.
Nice.
So that's nice. All right, we're dealing ourselves damage because Iron Legacy is demoralizing us.
I am Slade. You kind of look like Deadpool.
Yeah, they never call him Deathstroke, which I assume is some sort of like comics code thing or rating thing.
Licensing, yeah, or some kind of something.
No, it's DC. They have the license to call him Deathstroke.
Oh, the fact that it's death or something like that?
Yeah, like it's too dark.
I
don't know. All right.
Oh man, Lou Dolphin. I literally just watched that the other day. You done messed up, Ron Legacy. Where's Jay Quellen? Where's Jay Quellen at? Balake.
Hey, Monster of Id time.
There it is. Oh, original Teen Titans couldn't say death. Okay, maybe that's what it is. Thank you, Fasuke.
They couldn't say death? Like, what does that mean? The heroes couldn't say it, or the, like, writers couldn't say it?
All right, so should I blow my Disruptive Flechettes now to clear out some of this stuff? Yeah, what are we thinking?
They're bad. Fortitude and Presence, probably.
Right.
We're not doing big hits yet, so... And there's 2 redirections, so you have to get rid of both of them to make a difference.
Right.
And you want to play Idealist cards, right?
Yep. Let's do it. Void Guard the Idealist.
Bored now. Well, I may as well, I mean, well, I would lose the concept.
Bellasorcier says, so it bothers me that the game gives you the ability to select indestructible cards for destruction. I should file a bug report about that.
That is as designed and as intended. It's not a bug.
Yeah, this is one of those things that, like, we've had many conversations with Christopher about how these things work, because sometimes, like, you have to destroy a card. Like, sometimes an effect is not optional, and selecting something that is preventing you from doing that are 2 separate things. So you select a card to destroy, then that card prevents you from destroying it. Like, if you couldn't choose those cards, you might have to destroy a hero ongoing or something like that, in which you might not want to do. And so that is by design. I think I'm saying that right, John?
You say lots of things.
I do say lots of things, but that's how it works in my mind for why you can select indestructible cards.
Let's see. If I want to take down now, I feel like taking down is fine against Iron Legacy anytime. Let's have Omnitron get a hit point and let Idealist use a power. The Dolphin says, could indestructible cards be hidden under show all cards to put them in a view? Yes, they could. But they're not.
Will that happen?
Maybe.
Ask again later. All right, reveal the top card of the deck. Idealist?
Sure.
Boop.
Sure.
Bellasorcier says, just frustrated on the occasion that I forget a card is indestructible and selected, and this wouldn't happen in a tabletop game. Yeah, I forgot that when you're playing on a tabletop game, cards that are indestructible become completely invisible. Sorry, Bellasorcier. I'm being a jerk. What can I say? In play. May indestructible cards be hidden under show all cards just to put them out of view? Yeah, they may. Someday. Who knows? Who knows what the future holds?
Do I want to... Yeah, I don't want Monster of Id to get more things under it like that, so... Goodbye, Monster of Id, for now.
Will your presence inspire versus demoralize? June indestructible cards. I see what you're doing there.
All right, I don't reckon. Well, you could, if you want, get them below 20, but I don't, or 20 or below, but I don't know if that's a good idea. I'm just tapped on.
Yeah, I'm reading through my cards here to see what.
If you used Energy Burn, for example, he would be at 20. Can you hide all cards by default? Sure. Next update.
Yeah. All right, so we still have Galvanize, which we can't get rid of, and then we have 2 redirections. Yeah, this early, I might just, for the greater good, and just draw and see what I get.
Sure. It's not like you need your hit points again.
Another for the greater good.
against Iron Legacy.
Yeah. I don't think we have any redirections or anything. All right, so let's see. Reveal the bottom of a deck. Either put it into play or discard it. All right. Void Guard Idealist, what do you got?
Yep. Oh, play a giant
Ooh,
floating head.
yes. I like that. Oh, make indestructible cards have the purple glow a la irreducible.
That one's glowing. I should definitely destroy it.
I don't know. I don't think that's
Idealist
a
can't
terrible
deal
idea.
damage.
Yeah, it sounds good in theory, but then fixed pointers playing all cards start glowing. It could be a thing where like it's just grayed out as if it is unselectable, but it's still selectable. I don't know. We're just spitballing here. Nothing that we're saying here is a thing that's actually going to happen. We're just sort of we're just talking, you know, just with our closest friends that join us every week on Sentinels Live.
All right, are we ready to try to punch him into death?
I'm ready.
All right. I can't deal damage though, and that's annoying.
you're
So that's what all my cards are about. I guess I could get rid of one of his ongoing cards, or get rid of the block card. I assume someone else can get rid of the block card. I'm going to get rid of one of his redirections.
This is one of Jean-Marc's unsung pieces of music, in my opinion. Like, the way that it goes from, like, it swings between two wildly different things. And, like, again, if you came to the listening party, you know this, but I will reiterate it for those who are new. Like, what's happening in the music right now is specifically the breakout, or the prison break, or whatever it
Tell the
is.
story.
Yeah, and so, like, he really, like, the amount of thought he puts into how he constructs the music is so cool. I love listening to him talk about his thoughts in terms of that. And honestly, we're listening to it now because he's begun work on some of the Oblivion music. And listening to him discuss how his, you know, what his influences are and where he got the ideas from is really, really, really cool. So, all right, let's see here. Yeah, I'm probably going to stay away from that. I don't know. What do you think? Technological advancement into like a damage dealer for next turn, or is there anything you would do right away? Actually, I do have my focused plasma cannon in hand.
Yeah, I mean you can get another one and draw a card with technological. Though.
That's right. Good. I like it. Reactive plating subroutine. All right, so I wasn't gonna play one of those, but I guess I could now. Still looking.
I wouldn't choose Idealist because you can't deal damage.
Okay.
So choose someone else.
Yeah, so between Legacy and Knife. What does Legacy have in hand? Yeah, I feel like Legacy is always a tricky one for this.
I would rather Knife go after Legacy than Omnitron because Legacy is stuff that goes away at the start of his turn.
Yeah, let's do Legacy. Or let's go do Knife. All right, so focusing
There you
Conduit
go.
Blade.
Perfect.
Yeah, that'll work. And I draw Reset.
Let's inspire our presence.
Yes, Citizen, all the music is that good.
And maybe Knife can use a power.
Wait, let me look at that again. So this is one of those that if this card is destroyed, you may play an equipment card. What do I have?
You could also use your base power.
I know. I'm trying to see what would happen if I did various things. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do the base power. on probably myself, actually. And maybe I'll get a good thing. Primed punch!
Sure. Could do that and do like a pile of damage to Legacy on his turn, on Knife's turn.
Yep.
Oh, but Superhuman Redirection.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you could kill the block guard on your turn. Might be a good idea because it's
Sure.
going to hit Idealist again.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Hang on, go back. All right.
Yeah, any Drew Burn will also redirect from Legacy now. So
Yeah.
you could do for the greater good.
Yeah. I'm going to do that.
Get Knife lower than the Idealist. That's one way to do it.
I have no idea if this is good, bad, or ugly, but this is what I'm doing.
That's fine.
There we go. And then... yeah, I think I'll just let, I don't know, Omnitron, I guess, play a card?
Or Legacy. Legacy could get
Oh,
something
okay,
good.
yeah, I guess, yeah, we're after Legacy's turn here.
Sure. Fortitude.
Yeah, that'll work.
All right. Hopefully, Idealist can deal damage on turn, and then we can start killing Legacy more. And we can get rid of... actually, we can get rid of that other redirection. We'll be good. Because we are actually doing too much damage now.
Lou Dolphin says, every time I lose to Progeny, I feel like I just finished the letters page. Not this week. You should listen to the letters page this week. One of the saddest cards in all of the Sentinels canon. Yeah, I don't want to get rid of any of these cards. They're all awesome.
Pick one. You're not going to get a plating.
Fine.
Ain't no time for that.
Yeah, I haven't listened to a letters page episode since probably like March or April, unfortunately. I'm way behind.
Galvanized.
Ugh.
Great.
More galvanizing.
All right. I could get rid of that superhuman redirection, which is probably a good idea.
What's up, Crit Camp?
Let's do that.
Yeah, John has next level plays, not me. But thank you.
Sometimes. All right, deal all the damage. He's at 19.
All right. What can I do to do the most things? Let's start with this. And I'll do it again. Give me someone to play this on other than Omnitron, or else I'm playing on an Omnitron.
Omnitron.
All right. Yeah, I'm hoping that
you might get a power.
Well, I did.
Still might get a power.
Yep.
You got a power.
Oh, I got a power.
But you can't use it. I mean, you can use it to do nothing.
Yeah.
So.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Why would you play that and not your other cards that would do something? Anyways. I guess you might have drawn a plating and then be able to play it and use it. But you didn't.
But I didn't. Yeah. And this isn't going to do anything, so I should just...
You could discard a plating to no effect.
Yeah, okay.
Time for punching! Ooh, Heroic Interception. That would have been nice. That would have been on top of my deck and then expire. Who wants to use a power? Probably someone who can do something. So it's going to be, I think, Omnitron or KNYFE play Legacy's deck. How about that?
Sure.
Hey.
If Legacy doesn't hit himself, who's he gonna? Let me draw Sound Beating, Focus Plasma Cannon, Backfish Strike, Prime Punch. Would you take defense at an offensive blast play? Alright, yeah, Energy Burn.
That's going to be good against Legacy here, because it's going to hit him twice. Down to 8. We can't beat him, but we can hurt him real good.
Alright, so, wait, let's see here. Reduce damage.
I'd go after Legacy. We might get like a takedown. That would be real good.
So, like you said, Legacy here?
Yeah. Or Heroic Interception. Also good.
Oh, yeah, that'll work.
Because Legacy's going after the Idealist when he flips. And he might play damaging one shot too. And the Filter Officer is going to go after Iron Legacy. But immune to damage on this side.
Iron Justice!
Hey, great.
Yeah, go after Omnitron, by all means.
I have to discard 4 cards. It's not like I have many. I do have a concept in my trash, so I want to keep Bright Idea. I'm probably not going to do board now, so get rid of that. And that. Actually, the Irreducible one is good to have, so let's discard something else. The 4th card, so many cards to discard.
I know how annoying it is for someone on stream to sing along with the music, so I will try to not do it, but sometimes this music just gets in my soul and I can't stop myself.
Especially when I don't hear any of the music, I only hear you.
Oh. A friend I always play with has never lost an Iron Legacy game. What? That rare and special unicorn I don't think is a thing that's ever been cited in the wild.
So I could use Better Punching and do 2 damage and then 2 damage from my base power, so 4 damage. Or I could do something else. If I don't have Karate Robot. That's what I really want. Actually, I could just use Strain Super Ego and play Better Punching. End of my turn instead.
Hoya, hoya.
Oh, but then I'd have to destroy a concept and play with no cards under it. Yeah.
Her first game she played Night Mist well. Well,
I'll do better punching.
A tip of my hat to her because I still can't play Night Mist well.
We'll hit Legacy back down to 9, and we'll see what happens. You still have your irreducible damage.
The first hero I think I ever played in Sentinels was Tachyon.
At PAX?
At PAX Prime.
I might have been Bunker or the Wraith, I can't remember for sure.
And then the next year, when I had not played it, because you bought a copy and took it home, but I did not. Right. I had not actually played Sentinels for an entire year, and the next time I played, the hero that I played was Chrono Ranger. And I believe it was either during the Shadow Timelines Kickstarter. I don't remember if that was going at that time or it had just finished or something like that.
How would you play Chrono Ranger during the Shadow Timelines Kickstarter?
Or not Shadow Timeline, sorry. Well, I don't know if they had like a playtesting version, right? Isn't that a thing?
I guess maybe.
Maybe it was after that. I don't remember. I don't remember the timeline of when those things happened, but I definitely played Chrono Ranger the second time when I was at PAX Prime, when it was like close to where they originally were, but it was like a little further out. I actually took a picture of our spot and I forgot to send it to everybody when I was at PAX Prime this year. First time in 3 years that I was at PAX Prime.
Play a card.
Yeah. All right, so 6 HPs. Yeah, start of turn. Like, I don't think there's anything else I can do right now.
Yeah, you can set something up for next turn.
Yeah, I'll just do this then. And then, I guess, knife?
Sure.
With the hopes that it's something that I can do that will finish him off this turn.
That's helpful.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, Inception was destroyed. I think I'm just going to punch Legacy.
I like it.
Down to 2. And it's all up to Knife.
Knife!
Let Knife regain HP and use a power. Do what you wish.
Alright, let's see what my bottom is. Oh my goodness.
I think you got this.
I think we got this! That is the way to do it.
With an uppercut.
Uppercut! Pa-pow!
Send him in the middle of next week.
Iron Legacy, more like Tin Schmegacy. I don't know. I didn't have anything. I thought I would come up with something, but I didn't. Yeah, you're pretty angry, aren't you? That's what happens, Legacy, when you try to...
More like Tin Planned Obsolescence.
Obsolescency. All right. Good times, good times. So, yeah. All right. Look at that. What an amazing lineup. It's almost like we planned it. That's going to do it for another episode of Sentinels Live. We've been here for about the last 2 hours, and we're going to call it a night. So Sentinels of the Multiverse is the only cooperative comic book card game that you should be playing, but not the only superhero game you should be playing. Check out Spider-Man. It's awesome. I'm going to finish up here, catch my train, go home, and play some Spider-Man tonight. Thanks for joining us. We do this every Tuesday night around 7 p.m. Eastern. Oh, there was a thing that I forgot to mention at the top of the show, which is that I am not going to be here next week.
That's right.
John will be here.
I will be here, probably with a guest. We'll figure that out.
Yeah, with somebody. I don't know who yet, but yeah, I've got some personal stuff I got to deal with next week, so I will miss you, but I will return the week after. As always, something will be happening Tuesday at 7, and there's always all the other shows. So you
I'll
can check
find
them out.
someone who likes to deal damage.
There you go. If you like the show, please do like, share, follow, and subscribe. Sentinels of the Multiverse is currently available for iOS, Android, and Steam, and always in good old analog cardboard and ink. And you can always find more info about the show and all of our other games and all the other stuff at Handelabra.com. Check out SentinelsDigital.com. Check out our Twitter, our Facebook, all the things, and tell your friends. I think that's it. Join our Discord. Scroll down in the Twitch and join our Discord. Cool. All right, I'm Jeremy.
I'm John.
saying good night from the multiverse. We will see you next week.
Toodles.
Or John will see you next week. I'll see you in 2 weeks. Good night, everybody.